Hello everybody, welcome in. If you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. I am working my way around the zodiac sign by sign, doing a quick current energies reading. This is for Pisces, and I did it by number of views because recently my guides put it on me that I'm spending a lot of time doing individual sign readings that aren't getting as many views as the Mother Mary messages or the dragon messages or the, ancestor messages that I put out there. And not last weekend, but the weekend before, they literally made me stop and lie down and take a 1-hour meditation for myself so that they could heal and replenish me because I've been giving so much out. And although I've been recommending to everybody else to meditate, I've been forgetting to do it for myself, other than when I'm meditating before each reading. So my guides had to sort of steer me back to my path, as they will often do, and say, you need to take care of yourself. If you don't have yourself filled up with love and healing energies, you can't pour those out to those that you're trying to help. So I had to do that. Okay. So if you would like me to continue doing readings for your sign, Pisces, please do comment or put a heart in the comments to let me know. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, so I will know that this is important to you. So far, most every sign has said they want me to continue, but the last time I did readings, some of them, like Sagittarius and Capricorn, only got like 8 or 6 views, so that's not really a good use of my time, and I want to reach people. So my efforts are to help raise your vibration, raise your consciousness, to help you learn to tune into your gut sooner than I did, because it took me a journey of 30 to 40 years to hone in on that. All right, so a couple changes since I did the last ones. I was prompted to get these orangey red roses and these little flowers at the top that are still closed up. Anyway, and it's funny because this morning when I wasn't even going to do this. My husband is in another room working and I was going to be helping him. But when Spirit gets on me and is like, we want you to do a reading, you need to do this, they don't let up. So as I was getting dressed to do it, they wanted me to wear this yellow shirt. They also wanted me to wear these yellow beads that I haven't worn in probably 2 years, as well as these faux pearl bracelets. So I just do what they tell me to do. They wanted me to wear yellow, the yellow beads, the pearls, and so that's exactly what I did. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 5-card spread from the the Tarot Royale Marquetti deck that is my favorite. And then we're going to get a couple of oracle cards, and this is going to be for Pisces, your current energies. Please remember, this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone watching. If some parts of it resonate, great, take that with you. Now, I did take a look at the March overview that I did for every sign to see what was the theme. For you, Pisces, it was balance and change for the month of March. So that's what had come through when I did the overview, balance and change. So let's see what's happening now. I forgot to say, this is Saturday, March 23rd in Shapley, Maine, and in the state of Maine, we are having a huge storm. When we got up this morning, there's probably about 8 inches of snow out there now, and it's still snowing. It's supposed to keep snowing until midnight or after. So surprise, it's not really spring in Maine. But whenever you come across this reading, if the title caught your eye, there is probably a message in here for you. Okay, full moon coming up on Monday. So in a couple of days, full moon energies are already around. It is a full moon Libra eclipse, lunar eclipse. And then we're going to have another eclipse on April 8th. So we are in it. We are in the moon energies right now. And Pisces, your card in the deck is the moon. So you could be very affected by this eclipse and this full moon energy. And Libra is all about balance. And that's what you already had for your March overview. Okay, I have to... No, that's not it. I have to kind of feel in. I'm going to tell you in a minute about a fantastic book that I'm reading. I think in the near future, I don't think, I know, my guides have put it on me that they want me to do some book recommendations on my channel, which probably many of you don't know. I have a bachelor's degree in information and library services. I am an avid reader. I love to read. I read every night before I go to bed after I write in my gratitude journal. And that's something that they want me to talk about. If you don't like picking up a book and holding it, you can listen to audiobooks. There are free ones, but audible.com, you can get one book a month for, I think it's $14.95. But they always have sales on there. I get lots of books for like $4 or $5 because my husband listens to audiobooks. He doesn't like reading a book. He likes listening. And you're never too old to listen to a book. It can be quite relaxing. And if you have long travels, long trips, it's always fun to listen to an audiobook, better than listening to radio stations with bad news and a bunch of commercials. Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to get balanced here. Okay. All right, Pisces. Okay, Spirit, what is the third card for the top row for my Pisces, please? Watching. All right, I'll put the first three up and then we'll get the other two. Oh, Nine of Pentacles. She has come out for at least 2 or 3 other signs. The Lovers have come out for 3 other signs. Very interesting. There always seems to kind of be a theme. Sometimes it's truth, sometimes it's loyalty, trust, and this seems to be more choices. And that people are getting going with their material worlds and their finances with that Nine of Pentacles there. All right, 2 more cards for my Pisces, please, for this overall part of their current energies right now for my Pisces. 1 more card, please, for the current energies for my Pisces. 1 more card. 1 more card. That's it. Okay. All right. Yeah, still looks like you're having some choices to deal with, Pisces. All right. So let's get right into it. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, this is accomplishment in your material world, your material life. So, things that you create or have created. It could be your job, your paycheck. But she has definitely created a lot of beauty there with her gilded gazebo and her falcon, her flowers, and the pentacles and greenery all around her. This is beautiful. So some of you Pisces have created that for yourselves, but I'm hearing that it may be time for a change. You could be having a job where your paycheck is fantastic, but you just feel crappy every day when you go there. Okay, so there's more to life than having beautiful things, right? Your soul also needs to feel beauty. Your very next card is the Lovers. This is choice, right? It's endings and beginnings. Those pillars signify endings and beginnings. This typically is not really about lovers. There are older stories that go along with this Lovers. It's named the Lovers, but it's really about a choice, okay? Choosing to end something and move on anew, and there is a full moon in this card, okay? It can represent Gemini, so some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, but it is really choices. That's the real, in this deck anyway, okay? But also in my Red Dragon deck, same thing. The Lovers is a choice. End something and begin. Then you have another 9, 9 of Swords. So 2 9s in your top row. Now this is anxiety and worry and wringing your hands and losing sleep over something. So for some of you Pisces, what they're saying is that you have a choice in front of you and you don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. So you're worrying and worrying and worrying about that. Worrying is a wasted emotion. I know because I do a lot of it, and I've gotten better over the years, but worry plagued me from the time that I was probably 5 years old, if you can imagine that. I worried constantly. Okay, and then you have the 3 of Wands. 3s are about creation, collaboration, and they're also, it's a holy number, 3, the Holy Trinity. Now you can see in this card, even though the 3s are creation and collaboration, in this card it is another choice card. He has 2 wands planted in the ground behind him or in the seashore, and he has one in his hand and he's looking out at that ship. He's thinking and contemplating, what am I going to do? Am I going to board that ship or stay here? Okay, so another choice card. So, yeah, I can't even believe that you had balance and change in your overview, and now you're having choices in this one. You know, choices can balance our lives out, and you definitely need to balance something out with this worrying, right? And then you have the Five of Wands. Fives are change. Five of Wands is kind of it's not fighting, it's kind of practicing. It can be disagreements or debates or something, but this is more like a group of people getting together to practice or hone their skills or discuss a project, or it's something like that. It's not a battle. It's, you know, it's practicing things. Wands are action and passion. So this is indicating you may have something to practice, and they're telling me meditation, meditation, meditation. So they've been, you know, really bringing it home to me and all of my people that meditation is very important, even if you can only do it 5 minutes a day, or even if you start out 3 days a week for 5 minutes, and then you build up from there, build up to 10 minutes and 15. You really will not believe how refreshed you feel if you do this. Meditation isn't necessarily sitting in a chair and, you know, some kind of stature, but it can be taking a walk. What it is when you're focused on one thing and the rest is out. It could be writing, it could be listening to music, writing poetry. It can be whatever takes your focus off the world around you and puts it, you know, in one place. Some people that have a hard time calming their mind, you can use candle meditation. So you light a candle and you focus on the flame. It gives your mind a place to focus. So, sorry to get off on that, but I'm just giving you what they're giving me. All right, so let's recap. You've got Nine of Pentacles. You have created or are creating this beautiful monetary material world life around you. But Spirit wants to remind you that if you are not happy getting the money from that place to do this, it's not worth it in the end, because it's basically dampening down your soul. Okay, so really take some time to think about that, Pisces, for those that this reading resonates with, because then you're going to have a choice. And what Spirit is giving me is that some of you out there, someone out there, whoever needs this, is spending a lot of time worrying about the choice, right? Lovers, Three of Wands, these are your choice cards coming in. So Pisces, it seems to me like the month of March is all about choice and balance and change for you. If we take into consideration your March overview read and blend it in with this one, choice, balance, change, right? Please do comment and let me know. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know how this resonated for you. I'm very interested in what my people who watch my videos have to say. All right, now we are going to pull a card for you from the Saints and Mystics. This is a new deck that Mother Mary inspired me to get. She is not in the deck, but when I was looking for a deck that I could connect more with her energy, because I do have dragon decks and I connect with the dragons in Merlin through those decks. Mother Mary is one of my guides, and I'm sorry I'm talking so fast, but this is what happens when I'm channeling. They just give me the information so quick. I wanted a deck that I could use when she has messages. And there are some decks that are sort of geared toward Mother Mary, and as I was looking at them, I was asking for her guidance, and this is the one she wanted. So it has a lot of saints. It has some mystics such as Isaac Newton. Of course, I can't think right now because I want to tell you. Edgar Cayce, Isaac Newton, people that have contributed to Aristotle, people who have contributed to mystically to humanity, right? So the explanations in the book are quite long because it gives a background of the person. And then, oh my gosh, okay, wow. And then it gives us 3 different types of messages for the card. All right, you have Harry Houdini, mystery. That's so cool, right? I love that this deck has so many different, types of people in it. So Harry Houdini, mystery is your card, Pisces. All right, that is a number 26, which is 8, which is mastery and infinity. Oh my God, I opened right up to. Oh, and the the description is mastery. The one word description for Harry Houdini, mastery. The magician among spirits. Harry Houdini was one of the most famous and enigmatic stage magicians in history, remembered greatly for his feats of daring escapism. Harry also walked a fine line between entertainment and skepticism. After his mother's death in 1920, he became disheartened by fraud psychic mediums who failed to prove legitimacy in their craft, and thus began a determined search to weed out the practicing charlatans in hopes of finding a true intuitive. So, Spirit is telling me right now, if some of you have been out there paying a lot of different psychics and mediums, and you're getting all kinds of different types of messages, they're wanting you to use discernment with that, use your gut intuition, tune into that. Typically, well, I have a journal, a notebook of notes that I've taken for every psychic or medium I've ever seen. And I can go back and look at that and see. And that's how I know who I will see again. Were they on point? I can also feel it. You know, when somebody brings a message through from my father, I know whether that's really his energy or not, but depending on what the medium says. But anyway, don't fall for, scammers. If you can't find a recommendation or don't have a recommendation or don't see somebody that is highly regarded anywhere, then just wait. Ask Spirit to bring you the right one, okay? All right. Harry reminds us all to question the limitations of our world and how to move beyond them to break through disguised boundaries and into freedom. He draws back the curtain and unveils illusions created by others and the ones we created ourselves. His story reminds us not to be swallowed up in desperate fights when walking through unknown territories. We can fool others into belief, but ultimately we cannot fool ourselves, right? There is no time to stand idle now. The light is illuminating upon the darkness, and the stage is set to master the art of life. All right, and there are several oracle meanings. The emotional meaning is Harry activates the creative core to unleash talents suppressed or hidden from deep within ourselves. So you can call on him in your meditation if you would like, to ask him to bring out your talents, to bring out your talents, and also to drop the facades. If you feel that there are people around you who are not being honest with you, you can ask for his energy to help get through that, right? Okay. Spiritually, Harry works intensely with the Vishuddha throat location and the Manipura solar plexus chakras, strengthening clear and honest communication, emotional intelligence, and charisma. A fierce teacher, he sharpens intuitive abilities and employs hard lessons for you to master spiritual ethics, intelligence, and maturity. He guides the curious towards the door to the realm of mysteries, to see the unseen, to uncover hidden secrets once kept closed, and to master your craft, to share your unique creativity with the world. Okay, wow. So, in this change, there may be some of you out there who are thinking about sharing something like tarot or Reiki or massage or something that's maybe not quite revered by your friends and family, and you can call on him to help you get through that, to help you get to that point where you feel comfortable, right? Consciously, Harry is able to calm nervous energy and strengthen inner faith to bring out the artist within you. Under his support, you will be led to take hold of your essence and bring confidence out to light, to control the fire inside and recognize that every success is risen from the shoulders of others. A natural performer, Houdini works powerfully with those in creative roles and industries, actors, dancers, singers, public speakers, writers, and artists. His energy can be lent to those looking to connect with the world more boldly, whether in personal or working life. During creative performance, Harry is able to calm nervous energy and strengthens inner faith to bring out the artist within you. Houdini does not tolerate charlatans or false prophets, encouraging disciplined learning and practice with spiritual arts and involvement. So again, he's telling you, you can call on him to help you with your creative things, but don't tolerate false prophets or charlatans. Be able to look into that, feel into that and get some advice on who you should see if that's something you're looking to do. Okay, a quote from Harry Houdini. Look at this life, all mystery and magic. And that's so funny because on my bathroom mirror, I have a quote that I got from, I think it was Pam Gregory, that says, my life is filled with magic, and I think it says with magic and mystery. My life is filled with magic and mystery. I'll have to look and see if that's what it says. I know it says magic. But anyway, so Harry Houdini, that's pretty cool that you guys got that. So Pisces, yeah. If you want to start doing something creatively, some side business, or you want to change professions altogether, you can call on Houdini to help you do that. Wow. And I also want to say I was inspired to use the Dragon Aura Spray. I forgot to say that at the beginning of the reading. Dragons are here very strongly, and they're saying you can always call on us. We are with you all the time, every day. All the time. You know, spirits don't sleep like we do. Us humans require sleep, as I found out recently, to replenish our bodies, and because it puts us in a kind of meditative state where our bodies can renew and replenish, right? So we don't, when we sleep, we're not thinking about the bills or the groceries or what we're cooking for dinner. We're in a relaxed state. Okay, what is the oracle card that my Pisceans need to hear today? What animal do they need to hear from today, please? What is the best card for my Pisces to hear from today, Spirit Dragons? Harry Houdini. I hear laughter when I say that. Like a man laughing. Okay, what is the card, please? What is the animal oracle card for our Pisces? As you guys know, I won't pick the card. Spirit needs to show me clearly what the card is. I don't feel I could pick any card out of this deck if it was me, Lisa, doing it. So sometimes it takes a bit to get that right card. What is the animal that my Pisces need to hear from, please, Spirit? We'll get the right one, don't worry. Whenever I've questioned it, they say, don't doubt me. So, I don't. All right. Goose, inner knowing. And what were we just talking about? Using your gut instincts when you're feeling in about psychics, mediums, about your new job, about this choice, right? So this ties it together. And look, it's yellowish. Isn't that funny? It almost matches the yellow that I have on. Okay. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry. You are blessed. Let yourself fly. Okay. So Pisces, let yourself fly. Tune into your intuition. Feel into what you need to do for that choice. Don't let your monkey mind and worrying get you down, okay? You need to know that Spirit has your back, the universe has your back. Call on your guides, listen to your gut, and you will make the right choice. All right. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.